Hello and welcome to Enjoy English School.
欢迎来到 Enjoy 英语学院。
I'm Stevie.
And I'm Laurie.
Today and tomorrow, we are looking at our business English lesson, and our dialogues today are going to be about taking responsibility for a faulty product. So, to take responsibility for something means, well, we could also say taking the blame. Mm-hmm. That's one word, B-L-A-M-E. But it just says, yeah, I'm sorry. It's our problem. We're sorry. Bad.
And we should do what we should do.
And we should fix it.
Yeah. 所以呢，我们来看到今天跟明天2天的商用英语啊。那么要来看到的2个对话，它的中文的标题是瑕疵换货一把罩。那么在英文的这个标题里头有了一个蛮好的片语，是刚刚 Stevie 老师提到的 take responsibility for 啊，那么就是为什么东西来负责任的一个意思。所以呢 a faulty product 就是一个有瑕疵的货品，有问题的货。所以为了有瑕疵的这个货品，当然呢这个卖方是要负起责任的啊。那怎么负呢？我们今天的跟明天的2个对话就可以来看到一些相关的单字跟片语。
Taking responsibility for a faulty product. Dialogue A. Henry calls a company's customer service number to make a complaint about a product.
Thank you for calling Flatch. My name is Carol. How may I help you today?
Hi, I'm calling to complain about a recent purchase I made.
What seems to be the problem?
My watch's battery keeps dying. Your advertisements say that it can last up to 20 hours, but mine barely reaches 10.
I see. Yes, that is quite short. Could you tell me your watch's serial number? I'll need to check the product details.
Let me check. It's YCR 345832.
All right, and can you tell me your name, sir?
Henry Thompson. I'd like to exchange it for a new one since it's still under guarantee.
I'm afraid we can't send you one right away. We'll have to ask you to send in your faulty watch first.
How long will all this take? I was hoping to use it for my upcoming race next week. That's the whole reason why I bought it.
I understand. We apologize for any inconveniences, Mr. Thompson. We want to help you as quickly as we can.
I can send the watch back tomorrow morning.
Thank you for understanding. I need to record your contact information. Can I have your email address and phone number, please?
Sure. My email is hthompson@ivymail.com, and my number is 0962-155-9933.
Thank you. We'll contact you once we receive your watch.
Okay, so in today's dialogue, we have Henry and Carol. So Henry calls a company's customer service number to make a complaint about a product. We could say to complain about a product, but here we want to teach a phrase, make a complaint about something. And that just means you're giving them some sort of official notice. You're not just complaining to your friend. Oh, this product is so bad, I don't like it. But you are calling the company and saying, hey, I bought something from you and there's a problem. So I am making a complaint. Okay, it's a little bit different. 跟抱怨有一点不一样。
不一样，对。
Yeah. So he calls a company's customer service number to make a complaint about a product.
所以我们来看到一开始这个对话的情境呢，就是 Henry 呢，他打了一家公司的这个 customer service， 我们叫客户服务的 number 的电话呢，要来做一个投诉，是关于一个产品的啊。那么所以刚刚有讲到这一个 make a complaint， 它是一个比较正式的行为，然后呢，你是要做一个投诉，那么这个投诉当然会有一个对象啊。那么但是呢，就跟刚刚 Stevie 老师讲到，我们一般说的 complain， 把那个 t 拿掉。把它变成是一个动词的那个抱怨是不一样的啊。
Yeah. So now we have Henry calling and he calls up to complain, right? So Carol answers the phone. Thank you for calling Flotch. My name is Carol. How may I help you today? Something like that.
对
So thank you for calling Flotch. The first thing, I don't know who came up with the name Flotch. Whoever wrote this article, it's a great name. Okay? Flotch. It's a funny name in English, okay? So what is the company's name? Flotch. Thank you for calling Flotch. Who answered the phone? Carol. And Carol says, How may I help you? What can I do for you?
没错，所以一开始呢，这是一个客服人员很标准的接到电话会讲的话哦。他说：“首先呢，谢谢你打来 Flotch 哦，谢谢你致电 Flotch。然后呢，我的名字叫 Carol。那么我今天能为您做什么呢？我能够怎么帮助你呢？”
So Henry says, Hi, I'm calling to complain about a recent purchase I made. Now, I just want to let you guys know, Henry should be more clear from the beginning. Okay? He says, I'm calling to complain about something I bought lately, recently. Okay? I bought something and it was bad. Could he have maybe just said from the beginning, I bought a watch from you and it has problems. I'm calling to complain. You know, let them know right away. So now she has to ask more questions. But so students, be clear from the beginning. Okay? But the English grammar usage is all correct. I'm calling to complain about something I bought lately, a recent purchase I made.
所以呢，这时候 Henry 就说这个回答这个 Carol 啊，他说 Hi 哦，我呢打电话来是要来哦这个投诉我最近的一个这个买东西的买卖哦。那么呢，这里的话 I'm calling to complain about。就是呢，先讲出我打来的这个目的是什么。那么 about 什么呢？后面告诉我们是一个近期的、最近的 recent 啊，就是最近的一个 purchase 一个交易、一个买卖啊。这个 I made 我所进行的，那有问题。
And Carol, very polite, says, "Oh, what seems to be the problem?" So what's wrong?
对。所以呢 ，Carol 他就呢很客气的问他哦，这是一种客气的问法。那其实就是问他说：“那请问有什么问题呢？问题是什么呢？”这样。
And also, I want you to pay attention to this in English, like in customer service. You might say, "What is the problem?" Okay, but what seems to be the problem kind of means, oh, well, what do you think the problem is? It's very polite, and it also doesn't 不承认目前不承认有一个问题。
对。
Oh, what seems to be the problem?
That's right.
Okay, so in business, this is very common.
所以呢，这里 Stevie 老师补充的是说，这句话讲说，那么看起来问题是什么呢？哦，他并没有说什么是问题啊。如果用 What is the problem， 就是承认说有问题了啊。但是呢，他讲的是说，那你看起来的问题是什么呢？那其实他是没有承认的啊。所以呢，就是只是问他说，你觉得那个问题是什么啊？那么所以呢，这个是有一个很微妙的不同，在这个英文的用法上面。
Yep. So now Henry says, my watch's battery keeps dying. Okay, so my watch's battery. Now, watches in the old days were a little bit different. Some watches didn't have batteries, and other watches, the battery lasted for 6 months, a year. But a lot of watches now are smart watches. And people use them like a phone or like a computer. So he says, my watch's battery keeps dying. And then he says, your advertisements say that it can last up to 20 hours. But mine barely reaches 10. So when I saw this, that this is a watch battery that they say can last for 20 hours, I knew this was a smartwatch. Okay? Because an old school watch, your watch battery might last you a year, 2 years, okay? A long time. So your advertisements that you put on the radio or maybe TV, maybe online, your advertisements say that the battery can last up to 20 hours, but my battery barely reaches 10. When we say barely, 我们在强调差一点也没有到这里。
对
Yeah, it's barely.
almost
Yeah, it's almost, but still not there.
所以呢，接下来 Henry 他就说了这个真正的问题，他就把它讲出来。他说我的表的电池呢一直没电这里的一直死掉的意思就是一直没电然后他说你的广告说呢 it 是指这个 battery 这个电池它可以维持 last 是持续最多到 up to 就是最高到20个小时，但是我的呢仅就到了10个小时或者甚至不到就没有电了。
Yeah. This phrase barely also really good to use.
对
Like maybe you went to a party and after the party you say, I'm hungry. And your friend might say, you just barely ate. Or, we went, 你才刚刚 and 你可以回 I barely ate anything. Like, 我几乎都没吃欸。
几乎没有
Yeah.
这样的概念。
Yeah, so barely, also a good word to know. Okay, looking at the next sentence, he says, my watch, the battery is no good. And Carol says, I see. Yes, that is quite short. So the time, that's a very short time.
对，所以呢 Carol 他说我了解了是的，那这个 that 指的是如果你的这个电池快10小时就已经没电的话，那是真的是很短的。
Could you tell me your watch's serial number? Okay, every watch has a number. It's called the serial number. Could you tell me your number?
然后他就说了，可不可以请你告诉我你的这个手表的序号呢？
I'll need to check the product details. So I need to look at the product details for your product.
对，所以他就说呢，我需要来确认一下你的产品的详情一些细节。
And now Henry says, let me check. So he's looking on his watch. It's YCR 345832.
所以呢 Henry 就说好，让我来看一下，然后接着就把他的序号讲出来了。
So now Carol says, all right, and can you tell me your name, sir?
然后 Carol 就说没问题那么可以告诉我你的名字吗，先生？
Henry Thompson. He just tells her his name.
对
I'd like to exchange it for a new one since it is still under guarantee. So he's basically saying, my watch is new. It's still under guarantee. Under guarantee means it's still under the time that your company guaranteed it would work.
对
Okay? They said, yes, it will work for this long. If there's any problems, we will replace it or exchange it. So he said, I want to exchange it for a new one because it is still under guarantee.
所以呢这个 Henry 首先回答他的名字Henry Thompson， 然后接着他就说呢，我想要 I'd like to 我想要呢换一只新的表，因为呢它就是我这只有问题的表呢，它还在保固期内，叫做 under guarantee 所以呢我可以换。
So what's going to happen? Will he get a new watch? We'll find out right after this break. Okay, looking at the next part of our dialogue, we just ended the last sentence. Henry said, okay, I want to exchange my new watch for a new one because it's still under guarantee. Now, Carol says, oh, I'm afraid we can't send you one right away. Right away just means 马上.
Immediately.
We can't send it to you immediately. We can't do it right now. We can't do that.
对。
Yeah.
所以呢 ，Carol 他就首先回答了，他说：“很恐怕哦，这个我们是没有办法立刻呢寄一只表给你的。”
We'll have to ask you to send in your faulty watch first. Okay, here is another word that's really good. Faulty. Fault, all by itself. F-A-U-L-T. If there's a fault with something, it means there is a problem with it. And so faulty just means
瑕疵
yeah. It's not working right. It has problems. So we'll have to ask you to send your faulty watch to us first. To send it in first.
所以他说呢，我们必须要请你呢先寄回，叫做 send in 啊，寄回你的那个瑕疵表啊，首先寄回来。
And Henry says, how long will all this take? How long will, sending you the watch, you sending me a new one, how long will all of this take?
然后 Henry 呢，他想要知道，他就问说，那么这所有的一切 all this 啊，这所有一切我们要做的这些动作呢，要花多久的时间
I was hoping to use it for my upcoming race next week. Okay, so Henry has a race that is upcoming. Okay, upcoming just means it's coming soon.
对
Okay, when is it? It's next week. Is it a bicycle race, a running race, a car race? We don't know. But he says, I was hoping to use it for my upcoming race next week.
所以呢，他就讲出他问的理由了啊，他就说我还这个希望呢，可以用它呢来这个用在我马上要到来下周的比赛里头啊，我要用这个表的。
That's the whole reason why I bought it. This is another very American thing. That's the whole reason. Like, that's the only reason I bought it was so I could use it for this race. That's the whole reason.
对
That's all of the reasons.
对，那其实那就是 that's the only reason.
Yeah.
所以呢，他就说了，这个就是我买这只表的全部的原因。那什么意思？就是唯一的原因，那就是我是因为这个而买这个表的。
Yeah. Now Carol says, I understand. We apologize for any inconveniences, Mr. Thompson. So, I understand your problem and we apologize. We're sorry that, this is a little bit of a trouble. It's inconvenient for you. We're sorry.
所以呢 ，Carol 他就说：“我了解了啊，所以他了解他的这个整个情况了。然后他就跟他说呢，我们很抱歉啊，对你造成的这个一切的不方便啊 ，Mr. Thompson， 我们很抱歉。”
And Carol 心里在想，很抱歉，但是我也没办法做什么。我在帮 Carol 的心里讲话。
配 OS 。
We want to help you as quickly as we can. We want to help you as fast as we can.
对，我们呢其实是想要呢尽快的帮助你的。
And Henry says, I can send the watch back tomorrow morning. I'll send it back to you tomorrow morning.
哇，所以 Henry 动作很快，他说我可以呢明天早上就把表寄回去给你们。
Henry, wait till after the race. Use it for the race, then send it back. You'll never get it in 1 week, Henry. No way. Okay, 但是这个不是下一句。
对。
下一句是 Carol. She says, thank you for understanding. Thank you for understanding the process we have to do.
对，所以呢 ，Carol 跟他说：“谢谢你的这个谅解，你的体谅啊，我们需要花这些时间。”这样。
I need to record your contact information. So record 以前我们会说 I need to write down.
对。
But now we put it in the computer. So I just need to record your contact information.
所以呢，他就说了，我需要来记录你的这个联络方式、联络资讯。
Can I have your email address and phone number, please?
那我可不可以呢？有你的这个 email 的电子邮件啊，以及呢这个电话号码呢？
Yeah. And Henry says, sure. My email is ivmail.com. He works in our building. Wow.
And your number?
Oh, and and my number is 0962-155-9933. Laurie, they gave them your number.
That's what I'm going to say to you. They gave him your number. 好
It's not our number. Don't call.
好，所以呢，他就当然说没问题哦，然后就把他的 email 跟他的这个手机的号码都给了。
And Carol says, thank you. We'll contact you once we receive your watch. And this just means when we get your watch,
对
we'll let you know.
对，所以 Carol 就说谢谢你哦，那我们呢一收到你的手表就会联络你。
So what happens? We don't know. But we hope Henry gets his watch. We'll ask him. I think he works upstairs.
We will know tomorrow.
Oh, we'll know tomorrow?
Yeah.
I hope. We might find out something tomorrow. But right now we're going to take a quick break and we're going to look at our words and phrases. Okay, some of our vocabulary and phrases that we learned this lesson. We learned take responsibility for something. To be responsible for something. To make a complaint or to complain about something. We learned the word battery for his phone or for his smartwatch.
Watch.
We learned the word barely. I barely made it on time. No, I was late. I didn't make it. We also learned exchange A for B, to exchange something for something else. And to be under guarantee. That's a really good one to know, especially if you buy new things. We also learned the word apologize. I apologize. I didn't do anything wrong. And we learned the word record, to record something. And those are our words and phrases for today. Now, what's going to happen to Henry? We might find out tomorrow.
That's right.
We'll see you then.
Bye-bye.